Right, guys, so we're back in The Division, and, you know, a lot's changed, a lot of things have been updated. If you haven't given The Division a look, you need to, honestly. You know, whether that's just watching other folk to see if it's going to be your kind of game or not. I'm pretty sure you can get it quite heavily discounted nowadays. Just keep in mind, though, there is DLC for it, and it's the DLC that really kind of changes the game. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about The Division in general. I'm here to talk about an interesting, well, gear set, so to speak. In The Division, there's different gear sets that give you different perks, different abilities, and all that kind of stuff. And one of them is this one that I've just got my hands on, that just totally changes, you know, the style of game, but style of play style. I mean, anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. One of the big things about The Division in the past was, you know, it's a tactical-based shooter, it's cover-based, all these types of things. You would see folk running in, trying to play it like it was COD, and just, you know, getting totally and utterly owned. It's all about tactics. It's all about taking cover. It's about cover and fire, suppression, tactical movement, right? And one of the skills they had in was the Ballistic Shield. Now, in the past, the Ballistic Shield was pretty crap, right? The whole concept of it, if you're familiar with like MMOs, was with the Ballistic Shield you were supposed to be a tank, right? You would hold all the aggro, all the threat from all the bad guys. Meanwhile, the rest of your team could just annihilate them. Didn't quite work that way, though, unfortunately. The threat generation, or the aggro in the game, was just a little bit broke. And then also, whilst you were holding your shield, all you could use was your sidearm. So whether that was a pistol or a sawed-off shotgun, you know, it wasn't really that great. But things have changed. There is a gear set, which is, oh god, it's called the Frontline set, right? It's, the name they've given here is the D3-FNC. I just keep calling it the defunct. I don't know if that was really intended or if it is actually D3-FNC. But anyway, this gear set, right, what it does is there's set bonuses. The more pieces of the set you have, you get a better bonus, right? So the 2-piece bonus is protection from elites, so that's cool. The 3-piece bonus is ballistic shield health plus 30%. That's pretty cool. But it's the 4-piece bonus that just totally changes everything, right? It allows you to use an SMG if one's equipped. That just totally changes the dynamic of using the ballistic shield. Now this is where it gets a little interesting as well, as you want to kind of see what kind of SMG you want to use. So the setup I've went with is a Vector. You could use any SMG for this, but I've went with this Vector because of its talents, because of its perks, right? I've got Predatory, which a kill will end up regenerating 35% health over 20 seconds. And then I've also got Destructive, so my armor destruction value is increased by 15%. If you know anything about Division, you know that armor destruction is where it's at. It's just such a, not overpowered, but just such a good stat. And then I've also got Ferocious, which increases damage against elite and named enemies by 10%. So this setup, obviously in a group, you are going to be an amazing tank. But another nice little feature is the ability to solo things quite easily. Now, keep in mind, if you're using a ballistic shield, and of course I've got a disruptor, don't I? You know, the last time I tried to record this, the same thing happened. There was a disruptor. It just throws everything off. So let me try to get rid of it if I can, because otherwise I won't be able to show you how this works. So I pull my shield out, and oh, look at this. I can use the SMG. Now, the big thing about the shield is it actually increases your threat. So if you're with a group and you're shooting enemies, they will target you. They won't worry about your buddies at all. They will be focusing on you. Obviously, as long as I face towards them, they're shooting the shield and not me. So the health of your shield is going to vary depending on how much skill power you've got. Because I'm usually a healer, you know, I play the medic class, I do have quite a bit of skill power. So I just kind of tweaked the armor just a little bit to make sure that that stayed the case. But as you can see, I mean, look at the shield health is that kind of grey bar above my health. That's still at full. I haven't had to, you know, put it away or heal it or anything. I haven't even had to heal myself. Which I do find you could go with Pulse for this, but to be fair, you can just equip that on the shield, depending what shield type you go with. So I've got it so if they shoot me, it automatically pulses them, allowing me to use first aid. So if I need it, you know, I can just heal myself when need be. But as you can see, this kind of changes everything. No longer am I needing to take cover. I just, you know, I've got a shield. It's awesome. I can walk around, kill everything. Okay, took a bit of damage there because I just kind of went to the side a little bit. But, yeah. Playing with a shield with an SMG is absolutely awesome. Just, you've got to give it a try. But it's the D3 FNC set, the frontline set. You need to have 4 pieces of it, depending on what slot it is. And then you can, you know, maybe either use random pieces in your offset, or you could go with another set, like I've went with the final measure, just to give me that exotic damage resilience. So I've got a 2-piece of that. And that seems to be working quite well. But so anyway, that is the Division. SMG plus Ballistic Shield is just ridiculous. Give it a try if you already haven't. And if you haven't picked up the Division, hey, maybe you can get a deal out there. The community it's coming back together. Survival is amazing. Hope they'll play some more of that and show you guys that. But yeah, definitely Ballistic Shield playstyle is badass with an SMG. Right, guys, that's me out. Thanks for watching. You take care.